Uh-oh. You already know.
What time it is?
Roll the gas.
We're smoking gas.
Roll the gas podcast.
We're back.
Hey.
We're back.
Cut it out.
We're back.
Cut it out.
This guy right
Cut
here.
it out.
Oh my god.
Shout out Cam Newton.
And what is did Cam Newton say something like that or something or what?
His first week back when he was balling out, but they still lost. They lost actually to my Washington Football Club. He had a pretty nice rushing touchdown, which he also had this week.
Like,
and his score, he ran into the fucking end zone. He was like, "I'm back."
And then yesterday
And then now he's not back.
he got
Click clacked.
he got the old bench. Go warm up the bus.
He went over to the bench and was like, "I'm back."
They were like, "Go warm up the coach bus. You go cut your hair off, you goddamn goofball." Let me stop.
He's got a that's right. Cam Newton, I guess, does have a
Bro,
goofy
I
ass
have
haircut.
nothing against dreads, but when you have an
he's
entire head
I fuck
full
with
of
Cam.
big fella, I have nothing against dreads. But
I
when
do.
you have an entire head full of hair and you only have 4 braids and one sticks straight the fuck up, that can't be comfortable.
I'm not gonna lie.
How you sleep? How you like?
I like Cam obviously from his quarterback play, but he also has like some of the coldest like football cleats. Do you remember that like cleats he came out with that had like fur on them?
Yeah.
Baller.
I mean, I like Cam.
No, I
like,
never
he
seen
was
these.
a cool
They were pretty crispy.
He was a cool quarterback, but some of his
Fur.
some of his
football
post
cleats.
game interviews though, big fella, he looked a little suspect.
What was it? These?
Was it those?
That looks kind of suspect.
Oh damn! Oh, God damn it!
Hi.
The cameras.
Might have
Fucked
been
up.
those.
Those look suspect.
They were crazy looking.
Why he got a fucking rabbit's foot on his
Rabbit's
fucking
fur on
ankle?
there.
Huh.
Very strange.
He look like he got a
I
rabbit's
think
foot
that's,
on
was
his
that the one
shit.
he wore to the Super Bowl?
I don't know. They lost.
They did lose.
And then his post game interview, he was like, "I'm mad. I'm not talking to nobody."
What'd he say?
They were asking him questions, and he was just giving the old. And then he got up and walked off.
Oh my God! Yeah. Shout out Cloud X. I guess he's back too. Like Cam
He's
Newton.
back. Are you back from the other side of the fence, nigga?
Oh shit! Where did he go? Guadalupe?
Who?
Guadalajara.
Kobe?
Yeah.
No, he went on the other side.
What's the other side?
The other side.
Shadow Realm?
No,
The upper room?
he's a Bati boy.
Oh.
Him the body boy.
You know, so that around, but them type of boy there, you know.
Yeah.
You know, man, all mess around with them type of boy.
Speaking of Bocce
Hey,
boy.
we're the guys from Longest Yard, like the football players.
Yeah.
He's Tracy Morgan.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Ouch.
Ouchies.
Hard to come back from that. Speaking of
Crespo's bot
Bocce-
sap. He's the big dumb idiot. He's like, will you teach me to football? And we're like, yeah, come on, Crespo.
but I was also the most dangerous.
Yeah, when we that's what I'm saying. It was a compliment. We'll just direct you in the right direction.
Wow. Really amazed. What was I alluding to was that speaking of Bocce boys, have you seen those fucking clout chasers, the Island Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a disgrace.
What about him? I mean, yeah, they did some show and got
They got
booed.
booed the fuck off.
But they did some other shit. But there's one video.
I mean,
I
just thought that shit was hilarious.
I don't know how real
I'm
or
a
true it is.
Island boy.
But they showed one of those guys
Island boy.
getting his ass whooped by some chick. At
Who?
some
One of them
fucking-
island boys?
Yeah.
How? Wait, but he's an
Somewhere.
island boy. Island boys don't get beat up by chicks.
I'm just saying.
They're supposed to get beat up by anybody.
Yeah, they beat up whoever they
Oh no.
encounter.
Look, the image, I get it. But if you ain't making millions of dollars right out the gate with it, or later on, by the time you in your late 30s, my nigga, is what are you gonna do?
I don't know. It was like you
What
can't
are
be
you
the
gonna do?
Island Boys if you from Florida.
That's
Maybe
kind
there's islands off the coast of Florida, probably.
I mean, you're by water.
Key West.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
maybe they're from Key West.
But I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
But I mean, their success is gonna
Yeah,
last
but-
about as long as like Lil Pump, you know. So,
Oh, God.
They're almost
oh god,
worse than a one-hit wonder. We're worse off because I mean, yeah, they gained kind of popularity, I guess, from that song, I guess, and just being twins and fucking goofballs.
they're a bunch of goofballs.
But their 15 minutes of fame is purely based on like social media, like
Yeah.
How are they gonna feel
memes
about
and
those,
shit. Almost like
fucking
people just making fun
tattoos?
of them.
Huh?
How are they gonna feel about all those tattoos?
But that's what I said. Once
20
you
years.
get later on in life and like you don't have the success.
I mean, what are all their tattoos of? Even
Just
I mean,
random,
like for instance,
basic generic tattoos.
like for instance, stitches, for example. Like,
yeah,
bro, you got a shit here with an AK.
he's got an AK
mean-
tattooed on the side of his cheek. He's got his like mouth, like stitches sewn all around his mouth. He's got like a fucking
I didn't know he had all that on his face.
oh my
But I
God,
mean,
stitches
yeah,
is
he looks
ridiculous.
ridiculous. But like I said, our generation, when we're older, if those who did crazy shit lived that long,
Yeah,
it's gonna look insane.
it's pretty crazy.
Just people in general. But yeah,
Let's see.
he's got shit all over his face.
Oh, this is the same dude from the Island Boys?
No, this is a different
It's just a different
one hit
guy.
wonder guy.
But I mean,
I mean, all right. So sorry, our camera's fucked up at the moment, but so you can see the picture. So he's got a fucking Tupac portrait on his forehead
Okay.
on one side. In the middle, he's got a tiger teddy bear, and underneath that, he's got the word cocaine above his eyebrow,
Okay.
and on top of various like spider webs and stars and kanji and other
boy.
nonsense on his face. But
I see he's got a mugshot over there. Not
I mean, of
surprising.
course. But I mean, come on now.
I mean,
what do you?
Stupid.
he had one song that like kind of blew up like
And it
5,
was
6
ass.
years ago.
And he like
That's
started
it.
a beef with the game or something.
You gotta start beefs with people. And
That's the
make
only
it
way to stay
happen.
relevant.
Bro, that's how it is. Like, I mean, I see a lot of people,
I never even heard of him.
like a lot of people, even
There's a reason for
even
that.
fighters. Like, I see people talking greasy to people who are the shit right now, just to get their name out there because they know, like, their time is ending, and so
Yeah.
they gotta talk greasy to people.
What, like older fighters calling out
I'm
younger
saying,
fighters?
like okay, for instance, Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
like calling out people like Kamaru Usman.
Oi, your wife's beating me DMs.
But bro, you're not beating Kamaru.
That is a valid point. There, Cloud X. How are people gonna know you do cocaine unless you tattoo it on your face?
I mean, you could
That
just
is
tell
true.
people that.
But you want to be able to say that without words, without being verbal. You know,
So
you want to make
people-
sure people really know you're a cocaine guy.
But people just see your forehead and they're just like, this guy gets it.
This guy's on point. He understands.
Big fella, this is my thing. If a nigga like this shows up to my house to pick my daughter up, he's getting shot.
Okay.
But see, that's the fastest way to fast track your daughter to the pole.
I understand that, but at the same time,
a nigga named Stitches.
but I might be like,
But then
hey,
there's gotta
look,
be
with
God
a
damn
tiger
it.
teddy
Bunch of-
bear on his forehead.
A bunch of stitches. You
Yeah,
can't.
But I
got-
mean,
You gotta
He got a
get.
teddy bear on his forehead.
You gotta catch it early before it gets to the point of your daughter bringing home stitches
Yeah.
or a dude who looks like stitches.
I understand this, but I'm just saying though, like,
If you let your daughters eat Go-Gurts, it's too late. Just teach them how to suck dick. They
Oh,
gotta
my
get
God.
all the yogurt
Man.
out that tube.
Go-Gurts back in the day though were pretty good.
Yeah, but if you look back in retrospect, would you let your daughter eat a Go-Gurt?
I mean, would you let your
I
son?
mean,
Eat, would you
would you let your son eat a hot dog?
A banana?
Yeah.
Like-
That's slightly different.
It's teaching them how to fucking suck that dick.
Like if you just walked in the kitchen, your son's just sucking on the fucking
He's like,
banana.
hey, Dad, I'm just eating a hot dog.
Then I gotta fucking kick that nigga
Could
in
he-
his goddamn stomach.
Could he eat a popsicle? Can he have a sucker?
Okay, I see your point.
Can
Can
you
he have a corn dog?
a Jolly Rancher?
Corn dogs are delicious.
I apologize.
A Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, you gotta suck on it.
Who the fuck wants a Jolly Rancher?
You ain't never done
Kids.
I've done that. With
I
your
eat
mama.
Jolly Ranchers all
Put
the
a Jolly
time.
Rancher on your mama's coochie.
Yeah, that's what I just said to you.
Oh my.
I told you about
Now
that.
we have to fight. Hi, my name's Crespo.
I put a Sour Patch Kid on Kobe mama's coochie.
Kobe's mama
A Sour Patch Kid.
Kobe's mama is a Sour Patch Kid.
All right, sir. This grease has
Slightly
already
sour, really
thickened
sweet.
too much, and it's getting
Oh man.
It's getting out of hand.
But I'm
much
just
cornstarch.
saying,
Let's bring it back.
man. I'm just saying, this fucking guy.
You want to get you.
Fucking
If you
stitches.
raise your daughter right, she's probably not bringing stitches home.
I'm just saying.
So you already fucked up if she's bringing home stitches.
Like, if you met a bitch that looked like this,
I mean, that's different.
If you met a bitch,
It's the equipment. I mean, if she looked exactly like Stitches, I'm like,
no, I'm saying
you
like
got a beard and like, oh.
Quincy's just like knock back a pint of fucking.
But a bitch
Hennessy.
with a
It's
bunch
like,
of tattoos and
No, I'm
face
just
tats
saying,
and shit,
like,
I'd be like-
if you met a bitch and she had an AK tatted on the side of her face,
I mean, I would be intrigued.
I would ask her like, "Is it about Jesus?"
Yeah, is
and
that why you're hitting
and
people
then
with
if-
that K?
But the only way you fucking go and smash is if she claps back with
All right,
a reference from that song, and you're like,
look.
all right.
It's time to fuck.
Like if she looked you in your eyes and was like, I dipped my balls in Thousand Island dressing, I'd be like, you get it.
Look, if a girl's got an AK
Tattooed
on the side of her face,
okay.
She hardcore?
she's probably not going to be your wife necessarily.
What if you never know?
I doubt it.
I don't know, but I'm just
You
saying,
do never know. It's possible,
like,
but
you're just sitting
highly
there and she's
unlikely
like-
that's wifey right there. But
She sucks you from the
doesn't
other
mean
room.
she's a bad person necessarily.
Maybe that's just her way of letting you know that's where she wants you to dump the clip.
That's a strong possibility.
What if
She's like, dump the clip right here.
What if
You're like,
she?
yes, ma'am.
What if she has cocaine tattooed on her eyebrow?
Then again,
What if she's got meth
red
on
flag.
The, what if she's
That's
got
definitely
meth
not
on
wifey.
the other eyebrow? Well,
Then I'm just not even gonna look her way.
But
she's
she might
looking your
be
way.
a fun
Tell
hang.
her to get the fuck on and go read a book somewhere. Get out of here with the mind holes.
You know, you never know.
What if your son was like, "This is my friend Stitches," and you're like, "The fuck?"
I'm like, you
I mean,
can't.
why
play
you
with
hanging
this.
out with these niggas? Why you hanging out
You
with
need to go
a
read a book.
40-year-old son? You're 6.
Because he fucking.
What are you doing hanging out with this 40-year-old
in the
man?
face with that brick.
No, I don't like it.
He does have that brick in your face.
Yeah.
But the real question though is, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah. I don't know who that is. It's probably
God damn it.
neighbor.
So you're the one who's messing up because you know that we're doing
Well-
our podcast right now and you're fucking up.
It's all right. It's dynamic, you know. We do what we do, and we have surprises from time to time.
You know, it's just how it is, you know. But anyway, what the fuck was I going to talk about? Virgil from Off-White had passed away. So, you know.
Okay,
say
so who
RIP
is
to
this
him.
person, and
He's the
why should I care?
He's the first black designer that was basically a head designer for Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you ever heard of who Dapper Dan was back in the day.
I mean, I'm not a fashion type of person, you know, a fashion guy.
Well, I was
But
saying
I'm pretty sure it's Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Louis
It-
Vuitton.
it-
Louis
I could be
Vuitton.
wrong.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
don't know,
Louis Vuitton.
I'm not
I've-
a fashion guy either. I don't know.
You called it Louis Vuitton?
Yeah, he said Louis Vuitton.
I don't fucking know. All I know is he does the Off-White shit.
Huh.
So
But he's
everybody's
dead
going,
at 41.
I know, passed away from
Did he have
cancer.
cancer?
So R.I.P. to him. Yeah.
He had cancer. He wasn't doing the woo-wop. He wasn't doing what the hell's on Stitch's face.
What is this
So,
this person's name?
Virgil.
Virgil what?
What do you say his last name? Abloh. A-B-L-O-H.
I'm sure if
Okay,
you type in
Virgil Abloh.
This guy.
Okay, so
I would say his status is similar to what Dapper Dan is to Gucci. He is to like Louis Vuitton.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Dapper Dan is?
I know, and I don't know why I should care about Gucci, and I don't understand.
I mean, I don't care about nigga. Dude, I don't have any Gucci. I'm just.
I
saying, who
I
Dapper
know you
Dan is.
don't, but I'm saying it's
He's a
crazy.
black icon.
It's crazy amazing to me that. I mean, all these niggas will be gay as fuck in the 90s.
For
Like other
designing
rapperies?
sneakers?
No. For you're all about high fashion and I'm wearing Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Like those are woman brands.
Well, not necessarily because. back
Oh,
in
not
the 90s,
necessarily now because a bunch
back
of
in the
rich
90s,
rappers.
Everybody was wearing that shit back in the 90s. Versace and Gucci and all that shit.
My
What
Gucci
What
lens.
rappers?
Biggie, fucking Tupac, all them niggas was wearing all that.
What did they?
Fucking button downs and all that shit? Hell yeah.
Biggie.
What
did
rappers
say-
rapped about?
Biggie said he was Gucci down to the socks.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
A lot of niggas was rapping
did
about
say
designer
that.
shit back in the
Did
day.
say that.
It's still.
It's been popular. It's not nothing new.
But to
I'm
me,
not saying
though,
it's something new.
I mean, to me though, like
it's
fashion
gay
is just
as fuck. Why do dudes are not supposed to care about fucking fashion
Speaking
and
of stupid,
high fashion? Ooh, this
Okay,
is Gucci.
we'll go with
Yeah.
this. Did you see Kyle Kuzma the other day
No. Who's that? I mean, I heard the name.
When
He's
he
a
had pink
basketball
sweater
player.
on?
when he went? Yeah, look up
With the
Kyle,
fucking long
look
ass.
up Kyle Kuzma pink sweater.
Oh my.
Is it Kyle
God.
Kuzma?
Yeah.
Kuzma,
Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma.
What sweater?
Yeah, just look up sweater. And now tell me, this shit ain't the gayest shit that you've ever seen in your life.
Let's see.
There it is. Damn, first one.
He walked in to the game to get ready for the game wearing this funny shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what high fashion and fucking Gucci shit is doing. What are you looking for? I was gonna do.
Bro.
Wow.
I saw that and I was just like, like, big fella, if you showed up to a get together with all of us wearing that shit,
Yeah, we would flame the fuck out of you.
I would think you were on drugs.
And see, this is a person who is all wrapped up in that fucking high fashion. This is what's cool. Somebody tricked this nigga into thinking this shit was cool because niggas rap about fucking Gucci and shit like that. So all these rich
With a white Kango hat on.
all these motherfuckers who make this shit are laughing all the way to the bank because they're convincing all these people to buy this dumbass shit, and they're just expanding their
Hilarious.
market.
Bro.
Louis Vuitton wasn't selling shit to men back in the day. Now it was a purely like women thing, like purses and that kind of shit.
Sure.
Now dudes care about Louis Vuitton. I didn't know who the fuck Louis Vuitton was until probably like 2008 or something like that. And I only knew it because girls were constantly talking about it.
Oh, that shit.
I
saw
remember when
that.
I was in high school, you can go to this website called crispykicks.com and you can order like fake Jordans and like fake Air Forces and you could get like the Gucci print or the Louis print on there.
Yeah, like why?
I remember that.
That's so gay.
You remember that? You remember those
Yes.
fake Jordan websites?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you get fake knockoff shit and it's fucking this kind of fucking pink sweater nonsense.
Perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not fashion. Who thinks that looks good?
Take you 20 minutes to get your arms out there.
Somebody did. Somebody made that and was like, oh my God. They convinced a bunch of people that looked good. And that's all that I guess really matters. A bunch of people get on board with saying, yes, this cardboard box is high fashion. This looks amazing.
Yeah, just because
it
a
really
bunch of
says
fucks agreed to it doesn't
Yeah.
make it tight.
it's
Like,
fucking modern art and nonsense.
Do you think he ordered
in a
this to
different
his
form.
house or he bought it out in public?
No, he went somewhere and some
Probably went
retard.
somewhere and
He
bought
was in a store somewhere and some retard who was convinced at this store also convinced him to buy this shirt. Oh my God, this shirt would be so amazing on you. Let me tell you, they're not going to know. You're going to walk into that locker room and they're going to be stunned. Like, and he's like,
He was like,
oh,
I like
Nigga,
that.
we about to get Quincy
I like
selling
that.
t-shirts.
I like attention.
Bro,
yeah. And then
shit.
meanwhile, he fucking walks in. Everybody's like, what the fuck, nigga?
Like, boy, bring that ass
Yeah.
here. Nigga look like the Pink Panther. Got the fucking
like, bro, who the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
nigga
Who
look
the
like
fuck?
nigga look like a wad of chewed up bubble gum.
That's somebody that's somebody who has no real friends. Honestly,
That's true. Just a bunch
because
of yes, man.
if
That's tight, dog.
if you were in the fucking NBA
Yeah.
and you went out and bought a fucking fluffy pink frilly sweater that was 18 sizes too big for you,
Bring that ass here.
then I would be like,
Bring that ass here.
what are you doing? No, you're not gonna wear that. Come on now, have some respect.
I bought this shirt in a 10X.
I'd be like, you gonna wear that, nigga?
Time for you to return it.
You're looking mighty sus, my guy.
You got to pull it all the way up so you can get your wallet out your pocket.
Right? Like, hold up, let me lift up my moo so I can get my wallet out.
Oh no!
Nigga got a
That's what
pink
fat
moo-moo.
bitches wear.
Bro, like, who in the fuck? Like, whoever the first person to see him get out of his car with this on should have said, hey.
They died. They died of laughter. They were.
This nigga had to like roll the sleeves up to like get to the steering wheel.
Yeah, how
and
you
shit.
gonna try to get your wallet? Like, oh, hold up, let me get my wallet out.
Like, bro, the fuck? Like, he walked in the locker room, everybody was like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Oh, it's a nice sweater. Like, all of you.
Like the sleeves are literally like 2 feet past his hands.
That thing's a driving hazard.
Yeah. What?
I don't even know why he thought that was
He's
funny.
wearing a blanket. He's got one of them fucking a snuggie. The nigga wearing a snuggie.
Bro,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if he got into an accident with you, and
Nigga,
he got,
I would be like, you're going directly to jail, sir. Get in this fucking.
like, he gets out of the car and he's just like a inflatable arm 2 man at you. Like, I'm
mean,
sorry, sir.
This is a man right here. This is a man who is. If you go out in public with that, you have essentially said, if you try to fight me, I will not do anything. Just fuck me up.
Sad too because he plays for my team. You know, the Wizards is one of my
Because-
favorite teams.
How? Sway?
How?
If you get a serious altercation and somebody's like getting in your face and shit and you've got that on,
You can't do nothing.
yeah.
Bro,
already
you
lost.
pull the
Nigga,
fucking
I'll grab
sleeves
both sleeves. Yeah, pull them together and start
just
fucking
lost
rocking your
one.
shit. Like, and you'll be all
You just lost one.
just getting tore up.
Oh fuck! Like, bro, I saw that and I was like, hey, whatever you do is your business. But if you come out in public wearing a pink sweater that's 18 times too big for you,
We reserve the right to fuck you up.
I'm gonna say something because that's fucking silly.
That
Who
shit
in the
wasn't
fuck?
even been cool in 02.
But like,
That would have
like,
never been cool.
Like when we talked about like fashion though, like the other guy, like
Bro,
I
even
saw-
if a girl was wearing that,
I saw
it's
s-
ridiculous.
I saw some of that dude's fashion shit, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Him and Russell Westbrook always have like, I think Russell Westbrook's probably the king
Bro,
of
if
wearing,
you're
like,
a
the
grown
most
man,
outlandish.
if you are a grown individual, and you are not fucking Scottish, and you have a fucking kilt on,
Yep.
Then fuck out of here.
what the fuck?
The
are
only
you doing?
excuse, for you to be a grown man wearing a kilt is you're Scottish. That's it. You better be Scottish. If you're not, even if you're Scottish,
Like, if
I
I'm
might look
like-
at you and be like,
But
you
then
Scottish?
What if they're like at the Scottish parade or something?
Right, but then he's like, I'm Paul Craig. Like, you know, I mean,
I'm like, you're lucky, Paul Craig.
like you're lucky you can kill
Paul
me.
Krieg. They
But-
call me Paul
You're off the
Krieg.
hook this
But
one
it's-
I wear
time.
me kilt.
I'd be like, whatever, you're
I
a
walk
crazy
down the stairs. The stairs.
person. Stairs. The
Say it
what?
all weird.
The Stetters.
Just say
stairs.
stairs. Say it with me, Paul. Stairs.
I want some corned beef hash.
That sounds alright.
This here's me
Corned beef hash and eggs.
kilt.
Need some salt though.
But yeah, you better be fucking Scottish or it better be Halloween. Even if it's Halloween, you don't get too many of those.
You only get one chance.
Oh shit, that killed me. You better be.
But okay, so Virgil Abloh,
Like, go to some of his pictures real quick.
Oh,
he
I'm saying
died
he's very
of
highly
cancer.
Revered, highly revered.
Highly revered for what?
Just being the first black man to be a designer at Louis Vuitton.
This picture right here.
Ooh wee.
Just click this one right here.
The first guy with more melanin in
His
his skin
sneakers-
than the other person.
His sneaker collabs are like the most expensive when it comes to like sneakerhead culture. So that's why I know who.
This
it is.
guy?
Yeah.
This is a highly respected guy?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably at a fashion show or the Met Gala.
Oh, so that's an excuse, right? To wear that?
No, I would never wear it, but
Houseway.
So, but you respect that guy, right? Because he's highly respectable and he's worthy of respect for doing this.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm just saying, who in the fuck
seen the
walks out of
sneakers?
the house like that? Does anyone wear that?
A nigga who is full of himself and thinks way too much of himself.
I'm just saying, you know, R.I.P. to the man. You know, he passed away.
For sure.
R.I.P. to Young Dolph, not this nigga. Young Dolph was more influential than this fuck nigga. I don't. You do fashion. That's a woman's job, in my opinion. Like, unless you are making fucking jeans or like
He makes
some
men's
shit for
clothes.
dude.
That's what I just told you. He's
If
the
you
first-
call that men's clothes, sure,
I
but
don't
that's
think he
not
designed
men's
that.
clothes.
I don't think he designed that.
But
He designed like sneakers and shit.
But he's wearing it.
Okay.
But-
yes, I don't know. I'm not arguing about it. I just
He designed sneakers.
I like the
Okay.
sneakers. I like the shoes.
What shoes did he design?
off
He did
white.
Jordan 1s. I mean, he did so many off-white collabs.
So he took somebody else's shoe and modified it, and that's what he did.
Pretty much. That's the big thing now, though. Everybody does collabs with shoes that already exist. So he took you could just type in off-white shoes.
I'm just gonna type in shoes. Let's see what comes up. Is this one of them?
Yep, that's one of those. I'm sure.
Wow, I'm so amazed. That's like who designed that? I want to fucking suck their dick.
I like the ones. I like the off-white ones.
Hold on.
It's a fucking shoe.
I like the off.
It's a white shoe.
Machine
What
guns
is
come out.
so like? Yes, it's a cool. Like, there's nothing
He's
wrong
the
with that
first
shoe.
Black designer for.
Who cares what color his skin is?
I think it's pretty cool.
Who
I
cares?
respect it.
Ooh wee.
And
He's
I like the shoes.
he's a black
And I
guy.
like the shoes.
It
can I
doesn't.
say?
If he was white and he did those shoes, would those shoes be as cool?
I mean, people get worked up over Nikes, and white people design them. So I guess yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I mean,
but no.
I guess-
Do people praise? Do you know any white shoe designers?
Tigger Hatfield.
And is he some revolutionary? Oh my God, this guy is the first fucking whatever shoe designer.
He's the GOAT. He designed Michael Jordan shoes.
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm
telling
genuinely
you.
asking you.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, yeah, he designed all the Michael Jordan shoes.
Okay.
I like
So
some-
that's something.
Yeah.
But
Because Michael.
is he
Jordan,
still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's these other off-white shoes?
You could just
Like these? Are these his shoes?
Yeah, those are the off-white ones.
Like, it's just what is different about this shoe?
Those are the I like the Carolina blue ones.
So what do you
But
make
the tag,
a color
and
wave?
then the tag, and then he also removed some of like the labeling on there, which
You
makes
can't
it
be
like
having Carolina stuff. You know what goes on around there.
P.D. Pablo.
Yeah, a lot of people apparently they take their shirts off and they twist them around their hands and they spin them like a helicopter and they fly away.
Hey, you know what can I say?
I seen 3 people fly away one time. One guy hit an electric line though.
Let's see one of his more famous creations here. Is it this thing you just posted in the topics, Cloudx?
White chicks.
Let's see. Yeah, is this what he did?
That's funny.
I mean,
This nigga. Fucking Kobe.
I mean, that sucks that he died, of course. But you took shoes that were already made and what? You took some labels off of them and now you're a genius? What? No.
They're exclusive.
Oh my God.
They're worth.
Yeah, they're worth money because
And
fucking
now,
he was
before he passed away.
smart enough to-
off-white ones were like already going for like 5,000, 10,000. Now
he was savvy enough to convince a bunch of idiots that this shoe is now somehow worth more than just buying the original.
I mean, that's how it goes for fashion, though. Like, that's why I've never been a huge fan of spending money on clothes. Because
I mean, you should spend money on. I understand if it's like, well, this fabric is made out of this and it's a rare fabric, or we have, this is Gore-Tex and this fabric is hard to manufacture or whatever the fuck, and it costs more.
I'm just saying it's an investment. If you bought those shoes
it's fucking
for $250
shoes
when they first came out, or $300,
yeah,
and now they're worth $70,000.
But that's because someone's
just
willing.
came up.
That's because someone's willing to pay that much for them.
That's the same thing.
But I'm
like,
saying though, like with clothing though, like if I buy it, I want to wear it.
right.
Like I don't want to buy a car just to sit it in my garage.
That's like, oh my God, these fucking bananas I just bought. It's an investment, dog. If I sit on these bananas, somebody might buy. I bought them for $3. I could get somebody to pay $5 for these bananas.
You got 10 days at max.
But nigga, I want to eat the fucking bananas. Like, I didn't buy them to fucking sit on them. Like, they're going to get used.
Because what really sucks is if you pay that much money for it and then in the future it ain't worth nothing.
True.
Shoes are not an investment item. That's some nigga shit.
You can resell shoes. People.
Yeah, to other dumb niggas.
The resale market is crazy. You're insane.
I'm not saying you can't make money
There's so
off
many
shoes.
You can
resale
make money.
websites.
I'm saying it is a dumb fucking thing that other dumb niggas are buying shoes and you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a couple $100 shoes that probably some little Chinese kid put together.
Yeah.
So, and meanwhile, Nike's laughing all the way to the fucking bank.
Tee.
When you don't invest your money in fucking shoes. Invest your money in fucking property or something that actually has value.
A car.
A car. Fucking
A gun.
firearms.
Makes sense.
Not fucking shoes. Buy a nice pair of shoes that will function for
Kobe's
you,
mom.
that do what you... No, don't
Oh.
spend your money on that. That's a fallacy.
What,
You
Kobe
don't...
mom?
Yeah, Kobe
Cloud
mama.
X's mama.
Cloud X's mama, apparently, she's got some issues.
Issues like check engine lights on?
Check engine light is on. The mileage, the odometer, it actually just rolled over back to 0.
Oh no! I just went that bitch fucking Mahi style.
Yes.
Mahi style?
You might want to get checked out because,
I know what you meant. That's a fish.
man,
Yeah. Raw.
apparently she's got some, her timing's all fucked up.
I seen other fellas
got a
at her
tick.
house.
Making some weird sounds.
Yeah.
Weird.
She's got a rattle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Leaking
know.
oil.
Fashion to me, just people who spend.
I understand
thousands
buying
of dollars, but I
Yeah.
mean, most people buy that stuff because they want to have the sense of no one else has this.
Yeah, they buy, it's clout. It's shit for clout.
Like I heard Young Dolph say he paid 8 stacks for a backpack. I
Yeah.
was like, what?
The only reason he paid 8 stacks for a backpack, number one, because it rhymed, of course.
Yeah.
Great rhyme. But
R.I.P. dog.
because he could say, this backpack cost $8,000.
Like what?
Backpack cost more than your life, bitch.
Jesus.
Stuff.
But I mean, yeah, fashion to me, like I'd rather buy stuff that has a purpose, like
Yeah,
a
if
house
it-
or a car or guns or
I can't,
things like that, because I can use those things and have fun, but still keep them,
to me, all I see it is as vastly overpaying for something for like no reason, really, other than like to show that you just have extra money or something, I guess.
And I mean, and also it just depends though, because I'm not knocking the resale of shoes, because I mean, if I
No.
had a pair of Jordans, right? Say I paid $100 for them, and I wear them a couple of times and put them in the closet, and then in 15 years, somebody goes, "Hey man, I'll give you 20 grand for those."
yes. I
yours, buddy.
understand.
All yours, buddy.
There's nothing wrong with that. But to have some guy who his business is taking a shoe that already exists, I can take a product that already exists, very slightly modify it, very slightly, where the average person could tell no difference, because to me, nothing looks special about any of these shoes. It's not some like, oh, wow, that's an interesting shoe, or it looks exactly like a shoe you would just buy at the store. It doesn't look different. You'd have to tell the average person, you'd have to sit there and be like, well, actually what he did was he did this and then he changed this here, and already you're a faggot. If you're sitting there explaining to somebody, well, for real, he took the stitching here and he did that, you're gay. Get the fuck away from me.
Wow.
Like, I don't want to hear about, like, if I can't just look at it and see, then what's the value in spending so much more money for that?
But it also depends on, like, if the shoe has some kind of, like the Dragon Ball Z stuff that you guys had got. Like, those are cool,
and they're limited edition, and I genuinely like those. And if I didn't necessarily buy them to resell them. I mean, I kind of did, but if I never resold them, okay, whatever.
Right. Or
I'm
like
not
the currency shoes you have. Like,
I love those.
But I'm not going to go buy, like, I would like to have the Gohan version of those shoes, but I'm not going to go spend $200, $300, $400 for them. Fuck that. No, I bought those shoes at retail price.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to go overpay for something.
Right. Because some of the shoes I see, like, some of them are pretty cool. Like, when we watch, like, Complex, or is it Complex or whatever? Like, but some of those shoes are cool, but some of them I'm just like, what in the fuck? And they're like $1,500, $2,000.
I understand some, like, I've seen some, like, people online who, like, will take shoes and then, like, airbrush them and, like, do art. Bro, you're doing that's worth more now. You've completely changed the shoe almost. If you're airbrushing new art on it and shit like that, somebody could easily look and be like, oh, damn, you've got, like, a crazy fucking mural dragon painted on your shoe or whatever the fuck. Like, okay, I could see, like, you have to pay that person for their labor, for what they did. This guy looks at you and he goes, remove that label. Adjust that there. Oh, perfect. Sell it for $1,000. What does he do? Fuck you, nigga. You're a scam artist. Eat a dick.
Damn.
I don't care about this person at all.
But, like, when you see, like, when we watching fucking when they go buy sneakers, like, they be in there, some motherfuckers be spending like 10, 20 grand and shit. And I'm like,
on shoes, bro.
Bruh.
Unless those shoes.
Can you search off-white ones real quick?
I'm not gonna stunt. If I had 20 grand to just go buy something,
it wouldn't be shoes, bro. Or if it was only for shoes,
it's gonna shoot hot projectiles into stuff.
I would have shoes for the rest of my life for 20 grand.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have a room filled with shoes
of the same shoe and the same size.
No, I mean, it'd be a bunch of different ones or something, but I'd be like,
soon as those get worn out,
I never need shoes again.
Toss them.
Yep.
Soon as those get worn out, toss them.
Let's see these off-white shoes. Off-white ones.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think they're just gonna show pictures.
Is it like the number one?
Yeah, just search off-white ones and take his name out.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, because I think if you search him, you're gonna get a lot of stuff.
Let's see if that pulls it up.
Hey, there they are right there, the baby blue joints.
These ones?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, that's a cool shoe. There's nothing wrong with that. But
how much?
How much does that shoe cost versus how much does a baby blue Jordan 1 cost?
He said too much.
Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna look it up on StockX right now.
Whatever it is, it's way fucking too much because shoes are, we've all agreed, shoes are about $100 to $200.
Yeah.
That's what, if they're really good.
Those first shoes that you pulled up, those
yeah, the red ones,
11,000.
Yeah, suck my fucking dick. $11,000 for some leather and rubber and fabric. Like, for probably about $10 worth of materials,
right now.
You're gonna pay $11,000. You can justify paying $11,000 for $20 worth of materials max.
Oh, I would never buy them. Fuck no, I'm not stupid.
But then why is he such a genius then and such a oh my god he's so great guy?
Because he's
a black guy and he works at fucking Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Who cares that he's black? Tons of people work at Louis Vuitton. Do you care about any of them? Why this guy?
He was the first black guy.
Whoop-de-doo. He's the first guy whose parents had a bunch of melanin.
This guy right here.
This guy.
I mean, I don't know.
Like,
I
why?
guess,
Why does that matter?
I mean, I guess it's cool in a sense.
Is his
like,
blackness do anything more for the company?
But how do you feel? Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. Sports is
He's
different.
generating
like,
sales. I mean, I don't know.
But yeah,
I'm just saying, he
his
was
blackness
very
shouldn't
popular.
matter. Yeah, he was probably a good employee or something or whatever. He did good for the company. He made them money. But his blackness had nothing to do with that. His mind and his ideas and whatever the fuck he did.
Maybe
that's what you should praise,
I
not
mean,
his black skin.
maybe he got more people in that side of the community to buy stuff. I don't know.
But okay, is that only because they're like, oh, black guy, I'll buy from him. Maybe there's
Probably.
dumb people like that for
But
sure.
We did it for a president.
That's true.
All right.
Black.
He black. I like.
What?
Black guy.
He say he don't even like you.
Black.
But yeah, dude, I don't give a shit about the color of a motherfucker's skin
What if
for
it's
real.
blue?
Well, then I have some questions. I mean, how blue is it? And
Like,
are you
it's like-
suffocating,
it's-
sir?
It's like Kansas City
Like,
Royal.
Are
blue.
you not?
Nightcrawler blue?
Yeah. All right. Well, are you
it's
Nightcrawler,
like,
sir?
It's like powder blue, like
Like
Oh,
like
shit.
the Royals,
like
and
baby blue?
Yeah, like baby blue.
Then
Like if he just walked up and was like, "What up, yo?"
like, are
You
you?
an ice person?
What the fuck, nigga? Are you Iceman?
He's like, "Nah, man, this is my skin. You got a problem?"
These tattoos? You alien? What's up?
Explain, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have some questions for sure. I might have some racist questions against this blue person.
But they're all.
What the fuck are you blue for?
What you been eating?
The fuck are you blue for?
Because if somebody walked up to you and was like, "What the fuck are you black for?" then that's kind of racist, you know?
And that's a
I
little
was born.
racist.
Like, I was born this way. I mean, if he answered that way, then I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad."
He's like, "I got a procedure done." Like, all right.
Stupid bitch.
What are you black for?
But I mean, yeah, I guess whatever. Rest in peace, Vincent Abloh.
Woo!
Cancer sucks.
Now let's talk about
Sucks
something
he died.
fun.
Redskins play tonight.
Can we talk about the video that I posted?
Oh, let's see this. I don't know if I probably can't play it because they probably copyright reasons and shit. But we'll watch it and we'll describe. I mean, it's former UFC champion Frank Mir was wobbling, waiting for a fatality. Is this title of this video? So Frank Mir is boxing in. Is this Triller Fight Club?
Yep.
Of course it is. Are you sure it's Triller?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm okay. It says wait. It
Was
says
wobbling.
it says Mir MMA, and then silver and white is the red guy, Pavlev boxer. So is Mir get to do MMA? Is this an MMA fight?
I don't know what it was, but the fight's over.
Okay, so it started. Oh my god.
Dude, look at him. Look at him. Dude, if he
Bro,
would hit him with that uppercut.
So he got he was out on his feet.
I think it was
essentially.
MMA boxing.
What the fuck?
There was no takedowns. But
I wish they'd shown more of the fight.
bro, but watch this. If he would have landed this uppercut, I think his CTE level would have hit the maximum it could hit.
I mean, he's already
Like,
wobbly.
Right there. Woo, boom.
I mean, it's right there.
Bro,
I mean,
but
Ouch.
Finish him.
but
that's what it should have
But
said.
the problem though, like Dan Murglada's just standing there like,
I mean, he's watching and he's like, no,
bro,
it looked
right
like he,
there, right, bro.
nah, and
if-
yeah, he looked at
If
him and he was like,
anyone
no.
walks like that, you either stop the fight, take their keys, or sit them down. Like,
Yeah,
Gotta go home.
because if Crespo came walking up to me like,
No, sir.
I'd be like, give me your keys.
I don't want
I mean, what the fuck was this? This is Triad
I'm pretty sure.
Bombay. I don't think this is Triller.
I thought it
Triad
was.
Combat is what it
Maybe
is.
It's not. I don't know. I thought it was because they showed some other Triller stuff like that Quentin Rampage Jackson and other people were doing. Maybe it wasn't. Fuck, I don't know. It was clown shit.
Triad Combat is
if it
what
ain't the
looks like.
UFC or Bellator, it's normally some clown shit.
Not always, but can be. I mean, one FC has got some good shit.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I mean,
they got
they're
Mighty
good,
Mouse over
but-
there and some other good fighters.
You know what I mean?
One FC.
Okay, Triller Triad Combat. So it is Triller. It's both.
Told you,
Yeah, it's Triller
clown-
Triad.
fucking
Yeah,
clown
so it's
shit.
clown show.
It's goddamn fucking circus
So
fight,
what the fuck?
bro.
Triller presents a debut of Triad Combat plus Metallica and Friends. What the fuck?
It's probably stand-up MMA. There's probably no takedowns, but they use MMA gloves.
Okay, so Triller Fight Club presents the
That's-
debut of Triad Combat, leveling the playing field between boxing and MMA, along with a show by Metallica and other superstars, blah, blah, blah.
Metallica, they're like 137.
So
We're going to make you rock.
Bro,
But what are the
was-
fucking rules? All right, so Triad Combat is a revolutionary new combat team sport which incorporates boxing and MMA rules in an aggressive, fast-paced manner, with the fighters competing in a specially designed triangular ring over 2-minute rounds, featuring professional boxers competing against professional mixed martial arts fighters. The specific motto of leveling the playing field between the two sports, utilizing crossover gloves with holding allowed, is meant to offer. Okay, so they allow clinching and they wear MMA gloves, but there's still no takedowns. And okay,
Still can't use your legs.
yeah, there's probably still no kicks and no takedowns, and
Who-
you can clinch. It's clinch boxing
Who the
with
fuck-
small gloves.
Who in the fuck thought of this one was like, I know what we'll do.
That's not leveling the playing field. Leveling the playing field is MMA. That's what you do. You do whatever the fuck
You let
you
people-
think works,
Wrestling,
and
kicking, see if,
if
it works.
not leveling the playing field is like, all right, we're gonna fight. No hitting the face. I want you to grab me, and I'm really mad at you, so I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can if I can, but don't hit me in the dick. Don't bite me, please don't. I got a bad thing with my ear, so if you could avoid that, I'd appreciate it.
I forgot the first.
Like,
I
no,
forgot
that's not
everything.
leveling the playing field.
After you read the checklist, I'll just walk away.
Yeah,
I
like,
forgot
no.
1 through 5.
leveling the playing field is what you got, bitch. We're even.
Come on,
Let's
out
fight.
here with these old eye holes.
You're not the eye hole, man.
I'm the eye hole man.
No, you're not.
You're
All
right,
right.
Travel Larry.
Did
But-
you see
But yeah, he was stumbling and bumbling and wobbling.
Frank Mir trying to get that check? I ain't mad at it,
Bro,
but
his
man,
CTE level was like plus 3 points.
yeah, it's not good for you, bro.
It was just,
They just moved up. Like you have a health bar like this big.
His health bar is low.
oh,
His health bar is flashing
like
red.
Red. Ooh.
Mhm.
Oh God, you better find a bottle of.
You got to
pills.
find a box with a plus sign on it real quick.
Or he's gonna go down.
Yeah,
He gets one of those. He's gonna go back up to yellow.
yeah.
Oh,
He's like
fuck.
3 of those to get up to green. Oh
Man,
God.
he got his fucking ass beat.
So
Like
did
the
you see?
Pittsburgh Steelers? Like how they got that ass beat.
They did.
They might get Russell Wilson next year though.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, did you see the shit with that Ahmaud Arbery
Yeah.
trial and the verdict and all that shit?
Found guilty.
What do you think about that?
Fucking justice was served.
I think people should mind their fucking business.
I also concur to that.
Like,
I would agree.
unless somebody is like you can see visually somebody is like assaulting or doing something fucked up, like a guy who drives his car into a crowd of people, then you can take action.
Have you seen?
In
I
my
mean, I don't
opinion.
want to change the subject, but
But
go ahead.
when a guy is jogging and you pull up and harass him,
Well, that's not what it was.
But-
It wasn't a guy jogging.
what was he doing?
Because he was running.
Oh, well, yeah, away from them because he was. See,
Because he was at a house
yes,
and he was like the house was
Okay.
being worked on or whatever. Right?
there.
That's the same
There had
case.
been many. There had been break-ins in that neighborhood
And he was-
in the past, recently, during that time.
Right.
Somebody had a gun that was even stolen from their house. Apparently, this dude was.
Did he have burglary equipment on him?
Hold on, just let me explain the whole scenario.
After this, I'd like to show a funny video of don't you're not gonna burglar my house.
This guy Ahmaud Arbery, or allegedly, I don't know if it was necessarily confirmed to be him,
He stole
but
my
I think it
TV.
was. I'm not 100% sure though, but
You were there. It was him.
I was there. It was him. Me and him was doing
You guys
that.
were still.
We were stealing boxes, trying to make a clubhouse. No, but he had been.
Crackhead shit.
They set up kind of neighborhood watch shit or whatever, because houses had gotten broken into, and that guy was having a house built or whatever the fuck.
Does no one have cameras?
And they set up cameras because people were seen in there or whatever the fuck, and they had him on camera going into this house. They don't have him stealing anything on camera, so who knows?
Okay.
And the story is that they see this dude in the neighborhood or whatever the fuck. He doesn't live there. He's not from that area. He lives like 20, 30 minutes away or something. And so they like, oh shit, who the fuck is this? Let's check him out. Stupidly, these motherfuckers went out and they got their shotgun and fucking loaded up and just like rolled up on him. And if you or I or anybody, regardless of even if maybe you just did some crime, maybe you didn't, but some fucking couple of dudes in a truck roll up on you with a fucking shotgun,
right,
and say, hey, come here, or whatever the fuck, or stop.
Nope.
Yeah, no, thank you. You're probably not.
Get outta here.
Yeah, so he like takes off, and then this other dude, just some other random guy who kind of had nothing to do with the scenario, like followed him, and the guy who was filming it, he's behind him or whatever filming, and apparently like Ahmaud Arbery like runs around like away. He's running away, and then cuts back around the truck and goes after the dude and grabs the shotgun. And then there's a struggle, and the gun goes off, and Ahmaud Arbery's dead. Now, for sure, these motherfuckers should have just minded their fucking business and left him alone. You not chase, or at the very least,
Call the police.
well, that's what you should have done. But or if you feel you have to take it upon yourself, like go out there, but don't have a gun ready. But maybe don't have just immediately pull a gun on somebody. That's stupid.
right.
And
You got to keep your gun hidden.
yes,
So it doesn't
You
panic.
go up and try to diffuse the situation. Like, hey, what's going on, man? Like,
Hey man, I see
what's
you
up?
in there.
I guarantee that's not what they did. They didn't go, hey, what's up, man? Are you from here?
They
Or
were like,
what's going on? Or not?
come here,
They said,
man.
hey, come here, whatever. Like, or
Oh, shit.
whatever the fuck, something like that. Stupid.
They yelled the N-word.
Shouldn't do that. I don't think that they did that.
They might have. I don't know.
But he runs back and grabs the shotgun. You could have ran away. You had your opportunity to potentially run away. Maybe you're scared and you think they're going to shoot you in your back. So you feel like you gotta,
They
but
shot Ricky in the back.
I mean, I don't know. What do? It's a shitty situation all around. And ultimately, I mean, those dudes didn't have, I don't think they had enough, because what the question came down to was whether or not they had probable cause to like perform a citizen's arrest.
Right.
Because if these two dudes were cops and the exact same thing happened, they'd be off. No problem.
Fair enough.
Because they were trying to arrest a dude, essentially. They're trying to perform a citizen's arrest. They saw a dude.
Doing some suspect shit.
But that's the question, though. Did they have enough knowledge to really know that this is the guy? Because there's like limitations. Because if it's a misdemeanor you have to, without 100% certainty, know that this is the person. In order to perform a citizen's arrest, to like take someone's freedom away, to like hold them against their will. Like if somebody's shoplifting or whatever, you have to fucking actually see them do it to be able to do any kind of detaining.
Right.
And if it's a felony, you have to have like, I think it's like a 51% like probable cause to like believe that this is the person who's in the act of committing a felony or fleeing from a felony or something like that. Mm-hmm. So that's where their defense argument lies. Did they have enough information to believe within a 51% chance that he was in the act of performing a felony or whatever the fuck? Which I don't know. I mean, fuck do I know, really? But regardless, though, you should have just fucking left it alone.
Yeah.
Like, because if he came to your shit, if he's not fucking with you, I understand wanting to like help out your neighbors and all that shit and protect people's shit, but you're not doing it the right way. You're recklessly doing it, and the dude ended up fucking shot. It didn't really end up meaning to. He shouldn't have fucking went after and grabbed the gun. He should have just tried to fucking run away. But I can understand kind of freaking out in a situation like that. You're surrounded with dudes with guns.
Ricky.
I mean, those dudes. What did those dudes get? What'd they get?
A lot. I think life. Possibly. But here's the fucked up part.
I've seen people do. Like,
I'll look it up here in just a sec.
Just watching like court TV, there's some people on there who do some horrendous shit and get life.
Yeah.
Like those people deserve life. Like these people, yeah, you're fucking stupid for following him and then shooting him because he grabbed your shotgun.
I don't think that they're necessarily like a danger to the community. Like they're going to do that again.
I mean, that's just a horrible decision.
Here's the fucked up part though.
They went home for months.
The dude who was just filming it, he got life. Do you think he should get life?
Yeah, because he didn't release the video for, I think.
No, he turned the video over because he was like, what he thought was going to be the evidence that was going to exonerate them ended up being the evidence that fucked them in the ass.
Yeah, because he went to the police and said, here you go.
The only reason...
Did you know that they went home from... This wasn't like brought up and they didn't get arrested for months? Like after they killed Ahmaud Arbery?
Yeah.
They went home for months.
I mean, that's...
So what? So? Because they're innocent until proven guilty, until a trial.
Yeah, but they didn't get arrested.
So what? They got arrested and now they're in prison. What do you want? Do you want innocent people to be just held in prison until we know for a fact that they're innocent? Or do you want...
Yes,
bro, it is 1,000% better that a million, maybe not a million, but it is better that 100 guilty people go free than one innocent man suffer.
Speaking of innocent people suffering.
So if we have to, we let a couple guilty people go, damn, that sucks. But we got no innocent. We know nobody in there is fucking innocent. I would be 100% okay with that.
Live on Channel 4, 62 people shot. God damn it, Quincy! You're letting all the criminals out of jail.
You don't just let criminals out of jail. But if you don't know,
speaking of innocent folk, do you know? Have you seen Kevin Strickland? I think that's his fucking name. Like the dude they let out after 43 years. Big fella. The only words I'd be speaking is 50 million. I want it now. But they were trying to like, so his GoFundMe page already hit 1.5. Yeah. They let him turn the lights on with the mayor. Like, you know, shooking and jiving, motherfucker. Like, nah, bro, man. Do you know how fucking nigga, I'd have fought the mayor on stage, my nigga.
Yeah.
Me, you try to shake my hand, you'd have punched him in the stomach.
I'd have looked him dead in his eyes and said, I want 50 million or I'm murdering your kids.
Nah, you can't say that. That's threats, and then you know, they'll put you right back in jail.
I'm just saying.
Then you're going right back.
Nigga, 43 years and I ain't do it.
Nah, man. I mean,
I want my 50 million right now. Right fucking now. And I want it in cash.
Nah.
Traceable cash.
But man, or a check right the fuck now. 43? and you ain't do it.
Bring me the keys to
It ain't
the
like you
city
did six. It ain't,
And that's exactly
Bro.
the problem.
anything more than one day and you didn't do it
Right.
is too fucking long.
Yeah.
43 years. Of
Who
your
cares
entire
that,
life.
oh no, it was
Dude,
too.
43 years. You lost the chance to have any kind of life with children or any of that kind of shit. You missed
I mean,
out.
they stole your whole life.
People died. You didn't get to see that. Like, you didn't. No.
Mama did.
Yeah, everybody dead and you didn't get to go and you didn't do it. 50.
So
50.
it is much better for that to never happen. That dude to never have 43 years of his life stolen from him by the federal government through bureaucracy and whoopsies. And they're not even and nobody gets punished for it. They're just like, sorry about that. Bro, that's not, I mean, that's how it is, but that's not what we want. And that's what, oh, they should have fucking immediately been arrested. It was, it was 2 months before they got arrested. So fucking what? They shouldn't have been arrested really until this trial. And then after you're proven guilty, okay, you're guilty, go to jail. But you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
Unless they catch you in the act. If the police rolled up and they're just like,
I mean, if you have been proven guilty, if they have they catch you, gunning people down.
they're like, Quincy, we knew you were doing cocaine.
They can then.
How did you know?
But even that,
I got a tattoo on my forehead.
Even
that says
that-
I do cocaine.
you still need a trial. Like even if they have video evidence and all that, they can keep you locked up and say, well, what we think this guy might be a potential flight risk
They're
or be
like,
potentially
play the
dangerous.
evidence. It just shows you destroying a Burger King doing lines. off the
But
counter.
you still get a fucking trial, and if
That's
if you're proven innocent, they fucking let you go.
If you got money, you can be innocent.
I had this thought today about the court system and money. Like,
I like money.
money is essentially like a representation of our time. Like, that I spent time doing some work to get my hourly wage or whatever the fuck. And so rich people who get in trouble for big shit or whatever, essentially they can buy time. Like, instead of getting 40 years, I can just give you 40 years of money and
a little slap on the wrist.
and then I'm good, or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much how our court system works. If you have enough money, you can buy your way out of it with, I mean, it's through expensive lawyers and other paying people off or whatever the
And
fuck.
that's what crazy. Like, what makes a lawyer expensive?
Settling out of court and shit.
That's why? Yeah, because
Like,
he's got the
makes a
connections and
lawyer
he.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's a
But
very
that's
good
so-
question.
But then if he's got
And networking.
connections, and him and the judge play golf
And
every
it's shady.
Friday,
Yeah,
that's kind of like a rigged game.
of course it is.
That's like me and you play basketball,
Yeah.
and Quincy's the ref, but I'm like, you call everything on Crespo
Because I don't like that nigga.
because he don't like you. And it's easy for me. I'm just over here shooting baskets. I miss. He's like, good. Like,
That's 2 points.
like what the like? No,
That's an 8-point shot.
Nigga, you thought life was fair?
So if my
No,
ju-
life is definitely not fair.
no, but it's a shady business
If
practice.
life was fair,
if
they give
my
out free
mother
funnel cakes every morning.
that sounds like some fat
Winning
shit.
lottery tickets.
You just walk into your job, they just hand you a funnel cake.
Hey, here's a funnel cake. You want a raise today? Yeah, I'll take a raise.
I'll take one of them.
I feel like I've been putting. I'll take one of them raises.
I've been doing real good
just-
lately.
I mean, yeah, like if my lawyer looks at the judge and just gives him the they're like, "Are you free to go?"
Yeah.
But another guy comes in with no bread, and they're like, "You doing 40?" Like,
Sorry, bro. You ain't got no money. You going that way.
You don't got no money. I like money. You don't have no.
that's
money.
so fucked up. Like, what makes a lawyer more expensive than another lawyer?
I mean,
Experience in time.
I could see experience or having maybe a better
Because
record.
most lawyers who are like becoming up and coming lawyers who aren't like partners at the firm usually. End up
Yeah,
working
you'd be
for
a
the
cheaper
government.
lawyer.
So you'd be like a public defender or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand, okay, this guy has a bunch of experience and look at his record. He always wins. But at the
Johnny Cochran.
at the same time, why do you always win? And I mean, this is kind of a whole nother
'Cause he knows
conversation,
what
whatever.
kind of
But
hookers the judge likes.
why is the law so fucking complicated and convoluted that motherfuckers got to study for years, and they have to specialize in a specific portion of the law because you can't know all of it because there's way fucking too much. And this guy, you can have a guy who's better at knowing the stuff in the book, the textbook, better than this guy, or who can argue better.
I have a question.
What's that?
So if you have to study this shit for years, right?
Okay.
And you have to study like your certain laws.
Mm-hmm.
How do the police know all the laws?
They don't,
So how can they give me a ticket for laws they don't know?
because they do it. They're fucking mindless drones. They do whatever the government tells them.
That
Hey,
doesn't
what are you
make
doing
sense.
over there?
Eating a sandwich?
Give me
Well,
1 second. I'm gonna type this up on my computer. There's a nigga eating a sandwich outside.
What should I do, sir?
Dropping crumbs on the white man's ground.
Or beat him and arrest him.
Just like boop
Or
in the jail.
beat him and choke him.
I just wake up in
Did you
jail.
choke him?
Demons take his soul out.
Did you beat him?
They just beat me. I just wake up in jail.
You're dead.
Like, where am I at? You're in jail. Why? Because you're eating a sandwich. Fuck
Dropping
that.
crumbs
But yeah,
on
I mean, the system is so fucked up. Like, how?
I mean, yeah.
Like, how?
Obviously, I mean,
But
we
then
knew that
how
already,
can they
but-
look at you and go, well, we're going to drop this charge and this charge? Like, they can just, at their own discretion. And nobody questions a judge. When's the last time they, like, do they have, like, meetings for judges? They're like, well, Bob, you let a murderer walk free because you play golf with his lawyer. We got to clean that up, okay? I need you to put the next 5 guys in jail. Like,
Everything checks out.
Yeah.
like
I
what
mean,
the fuck? Like, how does that work?
Everything checks out.
It's sad.
Because
it really
if
is.
you're an NFL player and you have a really good lawyer,
Henry Ruggs, who's his lawyer?
nigga, Henry Ruggs is going that way.
Which
but
way?
I think it's that way.
Oh, over there.
Because I
Yonder?
mean, but his case though is like, okay,
Open, shut.
you were
close.
drunk, you were driving your car at 150 miles an hour, you hit someone at 127 miles an hour, you killed them and their dog.
Damn, and his little dog too.
The
Dude, they
puppy?
found the lady burnt in her car with the dog. The car was on fire. They couldn't get her out.
Damn, that sucks.
And he hit the rear of her. So obviously the gas tank exploded. And her car slid 500 feet and she died and the dog died. And you're a football player and you're drunk. You're going that way. But that kind of money though, like you can get away with a lot of stuff if no one sees it and you got money. But if someone sees it, especially if you're rich and powerful and then you get arrested, then you mysteriously die in jail when people are watching you.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
Have you seen what they're trying to do, the news and all that other shit with that incident, the fucking massacre in Wisconsin or whatever, fucking the dude with the SUV?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
You were
You
here
watched
last
it
week. You
last
seen the dude who ran into a Christmas parade and drove his car through a bunch
You
of shit.
guys telling me about it?
Yeah, remember I said it was a Toyota
nigga, it was
RAV4?
rapper, yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
said
were-
it was
we
a
talked
Ford
about it.
Escape?
It was a Ford Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked
So
about
talked
what
about it
the
last
media
week.
say about
Yeah.
that nigga?
So a lot of the reportings on this story will be a car crash. Vehicle crashes into people and people die in accident.
Yeah.
Like
No,
they don't
what
say
happened.
Daryl Brooks drove his car into these people purposefully.
Yeah.
They say car crash. People died in an accident. A Ford Escape killed him.
I guess because
a Ford Escape had a
I
mind
guess
of its
they
own.
can't really say that until they prove him guilty.
Are you kidding me?
He did it.
I know he did it, but I'm just saying.
What did you hear about Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yes.
What did you hear about any other person in the news? Oh, that fucking racist is guilty. Look at him. He's a fucking Nazi. I know it. He's guilty.
Get him out of here.
What are you talking about? They will say anything.
I'm just saying. I don't
You're
know.
like, wait, they can't lie? Are you telling me they would lie? No, they couldn't lie.
Look, my man, that wasn't him. Just because the car was in the rap video He did it. I know he did it, but
We watched the video.
we did. He did it. But the news is fucked up. We all know
He
this.
looks crazy in the mugshot too.
I mean, he does. He looks like his
Looks
eyes
possessed.
are just going two different directions.
Yeah. Looks like the bath salts just set in.
His eyes and his brain don't know what's going on.
Drugs taking over my body. I can't help it.
Waukesha Christmas parade.
Wah, wah.
Waukesha.
Waukesha?
Wah wah.
Your cousin
I
Waukesha?
put wah wah in my soda.
That's Quincy's baby mama. Waukesha Jenkins.
Also known as Walk Walk. Slop Top.
On the streets known as Walk Walk. That guy did
Let's
it.
see.
Oh, wait.
So, all right, this is an article from CNN, and let's just see if we can catch all the fucking bullshit in this article. So, CNN, this is from Travis Caldwell, Joe Sutton, Keith Allen, and Kelly McCleary at CNN.
Live on Channel 4.
Live on Channel 4. What we know about what happened at the Wisconsin Christmas parade. So, the celebratory... I can't fucking...
Celebratory.
Yes.
Celibate.
The celibate horse...
The celebratory.
No. Celebratory sounds of a Wisconsin Christmas parade were interrupted by terrified screams Sunday after a vehicle plowed into participants, and spectators gathered for an event in Waukesha, a city about 20 miles west of downtown Milwaukee. 5 people were killed and more than 40 people were injured in the chaos, city officials said, as authorities have confirmed the identity of the suspect. Here's what we know about the events that unfolded. How big is this fucking article? Because I'm not about to read this whole fucking thing.
Shit.
God damn, it's long.
He did it. He killed people. And he deserves to burn in hell.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. I mean,
But I feel
apparently,
you. That's the car right there.
I would say, damn, was that the video? But they ain't gonna post the video.
no, CNN ain't gonna have the video.
They got
posted.
a first-person video.
It's just like fucking GTA style. I mean, this nigga straight up did some GTA shit. Like,
I couldn't
nah,
imagine,
man.
Like, you got to go.
But I mean, that just goes to show you, bro, like, they talk all this shit about mass shooters and, oh my God, they're killing people. There's got to get these guns off the streets. If people are fucking crazy
Yeah.
and want to fucking kill people,
Yeah.
they will do it.
Here's
They
a
will
question.
find a way.
Here's a
with-
question. Do you think he's gonna represent himself in court like the nigga that was crazy talking about, and the evidence will show?
Bro, that
If
guy-
he's smart, no.
that
And
guy
the evidence
got
will show.
that guy got 3 life that dude's got to die 3 times and come
Yeah,
back before
before
he
he-
gets out of jail.
Just put that nigga under the jail.
He killed his whole family except his son.
And the evidence will prove to you.
He burnt the house down with everyone in it.
Let's
The evidence will
see.
show.
The evidence showed that he did it. But yeah, I mean, it's super fucked up, like the way the news goes about things. It's all about how you say it.
And one thing they keep saying is, we are confident he acted alone. There is no evidence. This is a.
Was someone else?
Evidence
Well,
doesn't show.
There's no evidence this was a terrorist incident.
The evidence doesn't show, Crespo.
He's
so-
not with the old the tallywhackers.
Let me ask you a question, Crespo.
Yes, sir.
What would you define as a terrorist incident? What do you think would be something that could happen that we could, or what do you think the definition of terrorism is?
Like a homeland attack, like somebody blowing some shit up, or those, mass shootings.
Well, how is terrorism different from just killing somebody or whatever? Why is
terrorizing.
terrorism different?
You're
I
terrorizing.
think
I mean, wouldn't
Well-
somebody you're killing would be terrified? I'm sure.
I think when it has to do with maybe religious or political or things like that. So like if
It's-
I drive my if I have a F-350 with a sled on the front of it and I'm wearing a fucking Trump hat and I'm driving through a bunch of Democrat parties, I could be acted as a terrorist.
They would
because-
infer. I guarantee that's a great example, because I guarantee, say if something horrible like that happened,
right.
that dude would immediately be labeled a terrorist. A Trump hat dude would plowing through a like Democratic Party thing, be like, fucking crazy, racist, right-wing terrorist.
Or if I were to go blow up a mosque, or
Yeah, then they would
then label me as a
probably say,
terrorist.
yeah, terrorism. You're a racist terrorist or whatever the fuck.
Who the fuck?
Hi, my name's Quincy.
Turn the sound on my phone.
But if I just shot up a Waffle House, I'm just a
Yeah,
nigga.
that's not necessarily terrorism.
I'm just a nigga.
yeah, like
but-
they don't call school shooters terrorists.
I'll call them active shooters.
Yeah, that's what they say. Which, I mean, so it's politically motivated
Or racially
attacks,
motivated.
politically or ideologically motivated attacks on, kind of random attacks on a community or a people or whatever.
Okay.
Now, this is in Wisconsin. This is fresh off of the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who are none too happy with the results of that, even though I believe he was clearly defending himself. And this dude now, I mean, we don't know. We can't read someone's fucking mind. We don't know what he was thinking when he did this. But he's had social media posts supporting Black Lives Matter,
What?
talking about killing white people and this and that and all kinds of shit like that.
I like killing white people.
So, I don't think you could say that.
Oh.
But does that not, at the very least, beg the question? Is this some sort of politically motivated attack?
I don't think so.
Something's going on.
I think
You
the
don't think
dude-
you should at least ask, like,
I mean, yeah, but I think that this dummy, I think he's just a dummy that was doing stupid shit, and then, like they said he was running from another accident.
no. They
I
said he
don't
was running
know.
from a knife fight
Oh.
at first. You're in a car. How are you running from a knife fight in a car? Once you're in the car, base.
Who said that?
That was the initial story.
What if he's got
they were
a
like,
s-
oh, they reports that he was maybe fleeing from a knife fight.
What if he had a sword?
He was already
That's a
wanted.
big knife.
He was already
Out on bail, yeah.
out on bail and previously wanted for calling in a bomb threat to a casino.
Oh,
Because he lost all his money.
I don't know. I don't know why.
they was out of crab legs.
I think it was a casino.
Oh, no!
He went in there on Tuesday night for crab
So-
leg night.
This is a dude
They're like, we're out.
who's crazy enough
How dare
to call a bomb threat in to a place.
That's crazy. Maybe he did.
He
drive
rolled
it.
up to this parade. He went through barricades to even get to where the parade was.
Oh.
Drove slowly.
He did it.
Well, he definitely did it. Drove slowly. Police seen him and was like, "Hey," tapped his car. Was like, "You can't go this way." And then he guns it and starts swerving into people. Like he crept up slowly and already had damage to the front of his car because he had to smash through barricades
Have they-
to get to where he was.
Have they showed any interviews with him?
I don't think so.
Like talking to him, interrogating him and shit?
I doubt it. I mean, I doubt we'll see any of that. I don't know what his motivations were. Maybe we'll know. Maybe we'll never know. But it is somewhat interesting how
Yeah.
they're so quickly saying, why are you even saying that it's definitely not terrorism? Why even say anything about terrorism if it's not, like, you know what I'm saying? That's already kind of interesting.
But it's definitely not, Quincy.
Well,
The
That's what I'm
news
saying. That's
doesn't
like
lie.
if something, I'm like,
CNN is legit.
definitely wasn't me. So don't look into me at all.
It was
well, it
Quincy.
wasn't terrible.
Yeah, like,
First person name I'm Googling, Quincy Deuce.
But it definitely.
was not terrorism, all right?
All
Or
right.
AIDS.
You shot up that wall.
They want it. Here's what my theory. Put your tinfoil hat on, all right?
Okay.
Put it on. All right.
It's on.
They don't want to label this as terrorism because
He's a black guy.
well, for whatever reason, they, the deep state, the fucking CIA and the government, they want to try to flip their war on terror internally on U.S. citizens. And they've already started trying to label anybody with right wing opinions, or they'll say pretty much just anybody who doesn't agree with what they say, you're right wing or you're alt right or you're an extremist or something. They want to label those people as terrorists. And the people of Black Lives Matter and Antifa and these fucking nerds
Right.
are on their side of wokeness and shutting down wrong think. So they can't have these people be labeled as terrorists. If this guy is connected to Black Lives Matter and he's a terrorist, oh, well, then that fucks up our narrative. We need to have a white guy be the terrorist. We need a good old-fashioned white terrorist to be racist and kill black people. That's
boy.
the story we
What?
need.
Oh no.
That sounds terrible.
But I guarantee
that.
if that happened, like, they'd be fucking salivating over that story, and it'd be everywhere. And it'd be like, oh my God, look how racist America is. We got to do something. We got to shut down shit, lock everything back down. There's terrorists on the loose in America. And then war on terror in America. You know what's interesting that a discovery during this whole like Kyle Rittenhouse thing, kind of a side note. There was a bunch of videos, you know, that they showed during the trial and shit that like people had on the camera phones. But there was also a CIA spy plane or drone footage, something like HD footage, overhead footage of the whole thing. So the CIA is flying spy planes or drones or whatever the fuck over U.S. cities and recording shit? That's interesting.
That is strange.
And the CIA is not supposed to be operating on U.S. soil. That was part of the deal.
What?
Yeah.
That's the deal.
was- yeah.
That was in the contract.
Yes. They're only allowed to exist. They're like, essentially they're like, yeah, we're not going to do anything crazy. I mean, we'll only operate, you know,
In Colombia.
over in, you know, foreign nations and stuff. We'll be secret police over there. We're not going to be like a Gestapo or a KGB or nothing like that. No. And then what's the first thing they do? Start operating in the United States.
They just like, is he gone?
All right, so break out the MK Ultra shit. We about to start dosing people with LSD.
Oh shit.
Flipping up laptops and plugging stuff in.
Bro.
They put recording
Yeah.
devices in dogs.
Bro, me and Kobe watched this video. Shout out DJ Pete's Cobbler, bro. This dude, he makes YouTube videos. And so, you want to hear some fucked up shit? Like, all right, that statement, they put recording devices in dogs. Like, that's a hilarious statement.
Right.
And what is your kind of first thought when you hear that? Like, that's funny. Like that sounds like some like crazy wild conspiracy theory. Like,
But
bro,
it doesn't sound that crazy because my thing. All right, so the CIA, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does the CIA investigate? Like, other than protecting the president?
They investigate how to get more money for them to operate to get more money.
Money.
I can't mind. But if they put recording devices in dogs, so is this overseas or is this in America? Because if
Nigga,
it could
we
be
don't know.
it could be anywhere.
Here, hold on. Here's the thing. So we don't know that they put recording devices in dogs. This is a theory.
But I'm saying,
But
like,
hold on.
A rich person, they tapped his dog, or
It's not impossible to do.
no?
And the CIA has, you know, certain documents are, you know, top secret or blacklisted or whatever the fuck, and then they get released later on. The CIA has released documents on their testings with them trying to put a recording device in a cat. And they spent $20 million and were successful in implementing a recording device, or like putting a device in a cat. And this is like in the 60s or 50s or some shit like that. I don't know.
20 million in the 60s?
60s or 70s, something like that.
That's a lot of.
I don't know. I don't remember exactly when. I could be way the fuck off. Regardless, they spent $20 million and they were successful. They got a device in a cat and the cat was fine, and they were able to record conversations. So they like, all right, we got to test this out in the field. And I'm stealing all this from a DJ Peach Cobbler video. Like I said, I just watched it. Shout out him. But they send this thing out in the field, like we got to test it, make sure it works. So they go out to a park or whatever or something, and they send this cat out. First thing that fucking happens, cat gets hit by a car. Dead. $20 million down the drain. And you would think that is the dumbest fucking idea ever. Why would you put a recording device in a cat? If only there was like some sort of other animal that was also around that would be more susceptible to training and listening or something, you know, but shucks, too bad that animal doesn't exist. Guess we'll scrap this program and not continue.
Goldfish.
So obviously you could do the same thing with dogs.
Right.
And dogs fucking listen. Or maybe they did it with dogs first and then did the cat experiment to see if they could do it with cats and like, release this shit. Tell them it doesn't work.
But you know how fucking pissed off I'd be. You come back, I'm like, where the cat? You like, got hit by a car. What?
That cat was $20 million. What the fuck?
You're all fucking fired.
Uber delivery driver did it.
But
in the 60s, they didn't have
bro,
this.
so
UPS man.
But they could put it in any animal at that point. If you can put it in a fucking dog, you can put it in anything.
But I mean, a dog would make sense because if there was a fucking orangutan just chilling in the city or something, you'd be like, what the fuck? That would stand out.
What if he was wearing
But if there's some powerful leader in another country and they have a pet dog,
That's what
or
I'm
you get them some,
saying.
then
you
boom.
pop that shit on their collar inside of them.
Yeah, it's not in their collar, it's in
Well,
them.
you know, it's
Yeah.
in them, and then you know you're talking to the dog,
Or you
and
replace their dog or something with something.
who talks to their dog about foreign secrets? Everybody.
Well, they probably just talk in front of the dog.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
though.
they're not like, I'm gonna get those nuclear weapons. Yes, I am.
Dude, there's bro, there's one nigga out there doing that shit. There's got to be somebody doing.
I
that
mean,
shit.
maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nigga.
That's
Nigga-
fucking
nigga
nuts.
probably does it.
But it's the world is so much more fucked up than we really know. Like this shit that our government, our own fucking government has done to our own people, let alone other nations' people. Pretty fucking wild.
Yeah,
I believe it.
most deaf. It's fucked up.
Sad.
Put it in a parrot.
Oh my.
Put it in your mama's coochie.
Don't do that.
You're gonna hear all kinds of stuff. You're gonna hear Quincy play Kobe.
Like, what is that? Mac and cheese?
You're gonna hear all kinds of stuff.
Why is that bitch always making mac and cheese?
It's a bulldog eating mayonnaise.
Oh,
Just imagine that image.
A bulldog eating
I
mayonnaise.
don't want.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Imagine what the sound would be like.
I don't want.
Fuck the CIA, goddamn.
Hey, Don't say that.
apologize.
We
I
love
like
the
you guys.
CIA.
We love the CIA.
we love him.
I like
Love
American Dad.
Yeah, Stan Smith. Come on now. He's a great guy.
I'm just saying, if American Dad was real, Stan Smith would be locked up after 2 episodes.
Yeah, he did some fucked up shit. And
2.
fucking the deputy director Bullock.
Stan Bullock.
Oh yeah.
Fucking God damn it. I'm blanking on the nigga's name. Goddamn Captain Picard. Fucking
Charles?
Professor Xavier.
Charles.
What the fuck is his name? Why can't I remember his name?
I forgot fucking Charles' name. Oh,
God,
Patrick
Stewart.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sir Patrick
Sir
Stewart.
Patrick Ewing.
He's just like, motherfucker, I'm tell you something.
I never got my ring.
His fucking lips stick out all the way over the microphone.
Oh my
He's
God.
Oh God.
like, Patrick, you ate your microphone.
Sir Patrick Ewing.
Oh, fucking Patrick Ewing. And where'd the Knicks go?
To the conference finals.
That's it. Knicks ain't been hot since.
They had some good years with Melo.
Basketball sucks.
Just like your mama's.
Ooh.
She's like the hungry hippo.
Who put that video in the chat?
Which one?
Hungry hippo, and it was like a bitch sitting down on.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, talking about Netflix and chill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it It was like when somebody, or it was like Netflix and chill, and then it was somebody's daughter.
Yeah.
And she was just wow, just bouncing that ass so hard, trying to pop balloons.
Man.
But she had skill. She knew how to.
Jesus
She would be
Christ.
killing you, dude.
She'd be killing it.
Crushing your pelvic bone.
Just like, ow, my dick. All right. Well, I think we can probably fucking
Rapidorooski.
Rapperooski.
wrap it up like I don't do at Crossbow's mama.
Oh, you don't?
And that's why you're gonna
Go
get the
there,
good
my
club.
style.
Yeah, my style, baby. Shaka bra, my dog.
Quincy just
I
on
go
the
in your
high
mama
dive.
Kahuna style, and I ain't talking
Big-
about the Flamingo Hostess album.
Big Kahuna style.
Big Kahuna style.
Yep,
He ain't no big Kahuna.
that's how I go in your mama's cooch box.
He a little tiny Kahuna and shit.
I go. In
You got one of them little micro Kahunas.
Sometimes when I go in your mother, my dick feels like the barbecue grill afterwards.
What? The barbecue grill.
Self.
Yeah, you know when you
It's all
put
hot
smelter-
and burning.
That's what his mama did to me one time.
Yeah, you probably couldn't pee good either.
Ooh-wee.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's.
peed a hard left.
You don't want that. And it burns.
Yes.
Yeah, you might want to get that checked
I'm
out.
gonna call AIDS hotline.
Get it checked out.
Felt like sand on the beach.
Right near the beach.
Right near the beach.
All right, you fucking jabronis. Let's fucking stop fucking around and
Crespo
get the fuck up
fucking-
out of here.
Crespo double parked his bobsled.
He double parked his bobsled in a handicap spot, so he's got to go.
I'm gonna get a ticket.
I'm gonna get a ticket.
Don't tow my shit, bitch.
Roll Up Gas Podcast. Appreciate y'all checking us out.
Yeah, ready to start.
Hit us with that like, if you a real G. Hit us with that subscribe.
I'm a real G.
Are you a real G?
I'm a real motherfucking G. Like Easy E said.
Easy E had AIDS.
Well, I don't want to be that real.
All right. Well,
I
it's
used to
another
rap.
episode in the bag, episode 92. We out.
Creeping up on 100.
Peace.